Ever watched two salsa dancers move together so seamlessly and thought, how do they do that? The answer is connection. But connection isn't just physical, it's emotional. And that's what turns good dancing into great dancing, or bad dancing into better dancing. In this video, I'll show you 5 essential ways to build that connection with your partner and make every dance feel smooth and natural. Let's start with your foundation. Your frame. The frame is how you hold your arms, torso and shoulders. It's the physical structure that allows communication between you and your partner. Think of it as a bridge that connects you two. Here is where physics comes in. Hooke's law teaches us that when a string is stretched too far, it loses its elasticity. The same principle applies to your arms in dancing. So for leaders, keep your arms extended but not stiff, like a spring with just the right amount of tension. This ensures your partner can feel your signals without being forced or pushed. Remember, you don't lead with your arm muscles. You lead with your back muscles usually, and with your frame. So for followers out there, mirror your leader's frame. Your arms should stay relaxed yet strong, maintaining enough resistance to stay connected. Avoid letting your arms collapse inward or extend too far outward. After all, you want your connection to be as elastic as possible. In order to build a strong frame, practice a lot of close hold dancing with 4 points of contact, so like this. I always recommend starting with close holds to develop that solid frame. And remember, both partners should hold their arm weight independently. So number 2 is tension. Connection thrives on tension, the subtle push and pull dynamic between partners. But tension is not about force. It's about the gentle balance that keeps your dance in sync. So for leaders, make sure you create tension by guiding with gentle pressure, whilst maintaining alignment with your partner. Consider it a way of sharing energy rather than directing it. So followers respond to the tension by moving with your leader's energy. Avoid letting your arms collapse inward, as this breaks the flow and connection. If you want to improve this, try this simple exercise. Link arms like this and move forwards and backwards with your partner. Don't worry about the steps or the basic steps or whatever. You can take them all the way, 20 steps that way, 15 steps this way and this way. Doesn't really matter. Focus on maintaining consistent tension and distance. Finding that right balance is critical and fairly tricky, and I think that's the really difficult thing about being a follower. So you're responding to the leader's tension, and leaders, you've got to give that tension in the first place. Give a clear indication to the follower where you're going. My third tip is posture. Good posture is the backbone of connection. Without it, even the best frame and tension can fall apart. In fact, you won't have a good frame if you don't have good posture. So don't forget, engage your core to stay balanced and centered. Your spine should remain straight, with a slight natural lean towards your partner. Remember, you're leading with your frame and not your arms. Relax your shoulders to avoid stiffness. Tense shoulders can disrupt the fluidity of your movements. And make sure you keep your head up. That will improve your posture, make your dancing look better, and it will also show your confidence, and it will allow you to maintain an emotional connection with your partner because you'll be able to lock eyes and look at each other. A practical way to improve your posture is to stand against the wall, to align your spine and practice moving your arms vertically like that. And if you spend a lot of time at a desk, remember, good posture off the dance floor improves posture on it. My next point is on closeness. Closeness in salsa is more than just physical proximity, although that's a big part of it. Physical closeness, however, is critical for effective leading and following. For leaders, make sure that you take small, efficient steps to stay close. Followers also try to keep your steps small. What I'd recommend as well is that if you're even doing something like a travelling turn, don't move beyond the distance of a crossbody. So even if you're doing multiple travelling turns, try to keep within that distance of a crossbody lead. So when I first started salsa, I felt like I was chasing spinning tops on the dance floor until I learned the importance of maintaining closeness. My second point is on emotional closeness. So trust is really key with dance. So leaders, make sure you guide with clarity and consistency. Followers, trust the leader's signals and respond confidently. If both partners trust each other, the dance becomes a seamless conversation, one in which every step counts. Closeness is about syncing your physical movements and emotional energy, and sometimes a small smile is all that it takes to remind your partner that you're in this together. So my fifth point is on music. So connection to the music. So salsa is about expressing the rhythm and the feel of the music and not just executing steps and complex moves. So leaders, make sure you spend a little bit of time listening to the music, match your movements to the mood and tempo of the song, as the music sets the tone for the energy of the dance. A really important point as well is think about your moves not just as moves, but think of, like for instance, let's just imagine a simple walkthrough. You can lead a walkthrough in different ways depending on the music. So don't just lead one move in one way. There's multiple ways to lead a movement, and it might be appropriate to lead a movement in a different way depending on the mood and energy in the song. Followers, also spend time listening to the music, but your main job is to follow your partner. You might be able to throw in some styling that matches the mood of the music now and again. Obviously, I'm not really a follower, but I do quite appreciate it when a follower throws in a nice piece of styling that matches the tone of the music. When both partners connect to the music, it becomes like a third partner in the dance. This not only enhances the connection, but also makes every dance feel unique and alive, like you're painting your own musical masterpiece on the dance floor. Connection is the secret to elevating your salsa. Focus on your frame, tension, posture, closeness, and always your connection to the music. These 5 elements will transform your dance into a seamless and emotional experience. Try these tips and let me know how they work out for you. If you found this helpful, or at least got a small smile out of it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more salsa tips. Until next time, happy dancing.